I have to apologize for not being on here recently. It's been a long summer so far, and I've been working on other things, so I'll show you in a bit what I've been doing. Hi guys, what am I up to today? Well, today I'm doing an experiment. I looked all over YouTube, various different places, and everybody seems to have a different opinion about how to plant potatoes and how to plant green peppers in your yard in buckets. So I've been asking for 5-gallon pails, and nobody seems to have any, so I'm just using a couple I gathered a long time ago, and I'm using some 3-gallon pails, I think they are, from muffin mixes and icing mixes and stuff from bakeries and places like that, as well as an olive 5-gallon pail that I guess some delicatessen or something had, and I got it over at the dump for free. So this is what I'm going to do. The 3-gallon pails, I went to the dollar store. See, these are the ones I've already drilled a hole in. Okay. I'll put the sizes, about what size those holes are. And yeah, cocoa mat that I cut to size. So the rest of it I'm using up in these 2 pails. And I'm using these pails for jalapeno peppers. I think that's all the room they'll need, right? Hopefully. So I bought some of this composted cow manure. So I put a little bit of that in the wheelbarrow. This wheelbarrow, by the way. And I bought some super soil. And I mixed a little bit of this Pro Mix organic vegetable and herb in with it. And sometimes I even added Miracle Grow with moisture control. And we'll see how that works, huh? As I said, I really don't know what I'm doing. This is an experiment. We'll see what happens. So yeah, this is my mixture with those 4 different kinds of things. I've just been stirring it around, and I'm about to put it in this bucket. Just like this. This here shovel was my shovel when I was a kid. It's only a little short guy. I even remember shoveling snow with it at the fish hut when I was probably, I don't know, about 2 years old. 3, 4, I don't know. But I do remember shoveling snow with it and had my skates on and stuff like that when I was little. But it works perfect for this. It's just the perfect size. Okay, so this is the cocoa mat that I cut from the dollar store. I'm going to put it in the bucket with the holes in it. I have this, and you might not agree with me, but I am going to try and take off as much of this as I can somehow, because I really don't like these. It's not been a good experience for me in these things. Even if you do break them, they just don't seem to produce the roots. So I'm going to cut them off. So yeah, I've got it all off the plastic, and this stuff here, if it comes off easily, great, you know, without having to break anything. But I'm going to put these chunks inside the potato buckets because I don't have anything else like this for them, so I figured that wouldn't be too bad. Just take that and plunk it in there. Now I know they don't like to be any higher than the bottoms of the stalk, so give me a minute and I'll come back and see how I did. So here's two ready to go to the backyard with the other ones. So I'm going to carry them back. I've got their label in there. I might change the labels though, because I was at one of the inexpensive places to buy things. You know, the cheapest. And I bought these little markers and I have a Sharpie, and I thought maybe I can just stick them in plants. We'll see. Not sure what I'm going to do yet. So yep, pepper plants are going to the backyard. Okay, so there's still holes in the bottom of this. I just didn't want the earth falling through, so I just threw a few sticks in. I still think it'll allow for some drainage. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know. Tell me in the comments. And of course, I'm just gonna get some dirt one-handed here and start filling it in. Alright, I got about this much, about 6 to 8 inches probably. I'm gonna probably just try and go with 6 inches and then put potatoes in there and we'll see what happens. Well, I have Johnny being my cameraman. Thank you, Johnny. And I just want to show you what I've done here with the potatoes. So come on over here and I'll show you. There's like about, I don't know, 6 or 7 inches of dirt in there. I didn't really measure it. I put 2 potatoes in, and from what I figure out on internet, hopefully I'm doing this right, is to put this up. You know, these are like potatoes going bad in my pantry, okay? So I think they're Yukon Golds. So 2 per 5-gallon pail. And there's 2 over here as well. And that will be covered with another 8 inches or so of more topsoil. So I'll clean this up and I'll put that over it. Okay, I'll get back to you in a minute. So, last scoop or so. I think this will be about it in both of them. Here we go. Since we're talking about what's on my t-shirt. It's old, eh? It's a thrift store find a long time ago, but it got into the rag bag part, you know. So that's that. Then we're going to water these and put a little bit of bone meal on top. This is like bone meal. Apparently potatoes like it. I'm just going to put some of that in there, just lightly sprinkle it. I'm not going to go mental. I'm not going nuts here. I'm just doing, I don't know, about that much. Because I know there's already some nutrient and stuff in the soil that I'm using, so I'm just doing this sort of thing. I'm going to call her a day there and water them and put them in the sun in the backyard. Okay, so this is what I did. This is just plastic netting. I just thought maybe if a raccoon came along here that I could protect the plants a little bit. But I got this old cedar aluminum bench, and these guys apparently should do okay here in the sun. Yeah, the pepper plants, these are all well, I think 3 of them. This one's a jalapeno that I bought at the store ready to go, and so is this one, and so is this one, I believe, but this one's a sweet pepper, sweet green pepper. So yeah, we'll see how they do. They have the tomato cages on, and they each have a stick right now to hold them up and train them to go up straight. This guy's probably going to need some pruning soon, but this is an experiment after all. We'll see what happens. See if they get any bigger.